I am welcome everyone. This video, you can see it's one of the missions in Minecraft. And you don't have that many. You have a total of, I don't know exactly, but like 7 or 8 maps in dungeons. If you're playing dungeons, Minecraft dungeons, then you know. You have like 7 or 8 missions, all have varying difficulty levels. But you're more likely going to play some of the early difficulty levels, and then when you level up and you get enough artifacts and enchantments, you're not going to play like unlimited time. You're going to play maybe a few weeks, and then you're going to grow tired. Well, why am I saying that? Because I played for a few weeks and I'm already not in this particular video, but I already reached like a high level of over 60-70 with my artifacts, gear and enchantments. And what happens, in this video I'm just doing one map, but I'm doing the whole map. So I'm not just doing like the parts of it, I'm showing the whole video, like from the beginning of the map until the end, so you can see what happens, how you defeat one. There aren't many bosses here, but there are 1 or 2 of them, maybe even 3. So you see exactly how you go from each step, and you also see when you level up and reach achievements and so on. And this is a very low level because I'm just starting here. So I'm not on an advanced level or anything. I'm just at the very beginning, just starting to play, and the difficulty is like easy difficulty level. And most of my weapons are not very strong, as you can see. I think my level is, yeah, it says level is 11, and my weapons are around that level too. And you don't need to try that hard. You just stay away from your enemies and just avoid not getting hit by your enemies, and that's all. I mean, obviously you can learn a thing or two by watching the video, but if you're not, then you're not going to learn. But then again, for those that are hearing impaired, or you have problems with your vision or something, I mean, you can listen to the audio if you can hear. But if you have vision, if you don't have, if you can't see, then I'm hoping that you can hear, or vice versa. There aren't that many other options that I know of today, and my videos are limited. But what I'm doing is I'm continuing the map here, and honestly I like it. In the beginning I really like the game, and it's worth playing through it. I'm going in the first how do you call it, like chapter in the mission, the chapters in the map. This is when you find the forge cores. Here you're searching for the forge cores, and when you find them, I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to destroy them. So there's like, we're not there yet. It's a long, it takes a little bit longer before you reach them. But when you do, you're supposed to destroy them. I think there's a total of 8 of forge cores, if I'm not mistaken. When you destroy them, it's not very hard. They're just scattered out, and you have a map. If you press tab, the map comes up straight away, and you can see what happens. When the map comes up, they're all highlighted with a yellow marker that says where they are. It's not very difficult. It's pretty straightforward. And as I said, in this difficulty level, all you want to do is gather as much gems as you can, and also gather as much weapons, and kill all the enemies. The more that you kill, the more the faster you upgrade your level, and you reach more enchantments to upgrade your weapons. And yeah, when you gather enough gems, when you go to the beginning of the when you go to like the beginning and before choosing the map, here you have like trade. You have somewhere that you can trade, and you also have someone that you can trade both gear and artifacts. So you take your gems and you trade them for gear and artifacts. And that's sort of like a lottery. You don't really know if you're going to get anything good or if you're going to get something that you already have. So I tried a few times, and most of the time you don't get something that you want. You get them by finishing the maps at different difficulty levels. But try the trade as well. It works sometimes. But yeah, I'm just saying my experience, and honestly, it's not interesting to stand there all day and just wait for something to happen, because honestly it doesn't. You have to play the game and you have to do the work yourself. You can't rely on other people to do it for you, and it takes time and pressure, and you have to have energy enough to play. If you don't play, then who's going to do this video? You know what I mean? It's like but I think I'm about at this level. I don't use the tab to get the map up on the screen. I don't use it at all. I just run around and follow the yellow marker. But in addition, it's a little bit early to be talking about secrets and chests and stuff that are hidden, but you also have them. If you look in the end of each map that you finish, you notice that there is a total, like, statistics. It says clearly how many secrets you have found, secret locations you have found, and so on. If you look at the other videos that I'm uploading, then you'll see there are some tutorials there that explains how to find secret spots. Some of them are difficult to find, some of them are not. Some of them are actually highlighted on the map and actually explains how to get to them, while others, they don't explain how to get to. You have to use your imagination to find them, and I don't like it, because what you see is what you get, and anything else that's not on the table, it's not interesting. So you don't have it on the table, I don't want to see it. That's one of the negative things about this game. You're supposed to find something that's not available, and I don't like it. Also, you're transcending and you're doing stuff that's not normal to most players. Even if you play other type of games like first person or simulators or whatever, maybe it's not something that's going to benefit you. So just stop that and look somewhere else, because you're not going to find something that you're interested in here, and nobody's going to play with you. When you're also ready, most of the playing that you do here, it's online. So by going online, it doesn't mean that you're going to find another player, even if you want to. But as you can see here, I found the corpse, but before that, they throw one of the bosses on you, and you have to beat him. So my technique here is just to beat him and wait until he charges, and then I try to hide. But since I have plenty of potions, I'm not very scared, and I don't use many techniques, you know, I just go straight at him. And simultaneously I'm also not destroying the course, but I think I'm overloading. Yeah, I'm overloading. Just following the procedures here, and no, it's not very tough. Yeah, there I level up, and what happens? Now you can invest in your weapons. So when you're finished, or whenever you have the time, you just press the I key on the keyboard, and what happens? You can choose your inventory and upgrade your weapons. If you don't like your weapons, salvage them and you get all of your enchantment points back, and you can invest them in a better weapon. You're going to like kick yourself almost. Yeah, I die here. I still have lives left. But anyway, as I was saying, you're going to kick yourself because it's really confusing. Some weapons just don't match each other. You know, one weapon is rare, another is unique, and another is common. I think those are the only 3 categories available. The rare ones and the unique ones, they are more expensive. They are worth more, so to speak. So if you salvage them, you get more gems. But honestly, the statistics of some of them are not very good, and the common ones are even better. If you're really lucky, you find a weapon that has 3 types of enchantments available that you can have simultaneously. I don't like the stalwart armor. I barely used it, and I'm mostly at this point I'm using another armor. I can't see which one I'm wearing, but I think it's one of the male armors. Let's see, which one am I using? The Grim armor is also nice at this point. It's early in the game, and when you later on you're going to find better armors. Like I can mention some of them, like the Thief armor and the Emperor's armor. That one is really nice when you're around level 30. Thief armor is really nice when you go around level 70. And there are some other armors too, like Soul armor is also nice if you use enchantments that include working with souls. You should know what souls are by now. It's like when you kill your enemies, you get their souls. But at this point, when you kill them, you don't get any souls. But I think you have to have a special weapon for it. That's worth looking into. I don't know it all, bro, so if you look yourself, then that's really nice. I mean, that's really nice if you look it up yourself, because I don't know. All I know is that when I played, after finishing the game, I had a bunch of souls that I gather, and I use them also by using several different enchantments and weapons. They deplete the number of souls that you have, but I don't know if there's like some kind of, you can't count how many you have or something. Yeah, but anyway, so after this step, you can clearly see I don't die easily, and I have plenty of potions, and I also use the totem of regeneration, which is very helpful to get back health that you lose by you just follow the key instructions on the screen. So you press 1, generated, the life increases back at a certain pace. This level is not very fast, but 1 health bar or whatever. Later on, you're going to get really excited, because when your totem of regeneration reaches around level 70, then it increases by almost 40 points per I don't know if it's per second, but it's almost like per second. So that's really cool. And I mean, some players, they're not really into playing for the game, they just play to ruin it for somebody else. But here you're not playing online playing, so they can't ruin it. But there are other ways, you know. They find other ways in and out, and they don't know what they're doing. All they're doing is like, yeah, I'm about to beat him again here. So there were two of them here. Yeah, there is dead now. Yeah, so the one that I picked up here, the armor is a reinforced mail. That one's going to come in handy. It's really useful. It has good good stats that you need at this with these weapons that I'm equipping. Also, I really like the rocket launcher. Why do I like it? Because I think it's has great range, and also it gives you a good way to find other weapons. I have one close range weapon and one long range weapon, and then I have the regeneration. Why? Keep with a variation. You can't be very one-sided. You have to be versatile. I don't have that much experience from Minecraft. I mean, I played Minecraft, the regular one, not Dungeons, and it's a different perspective. Other than that, I don't notice much difference between the two. This one, from what I see, it's more about like much more action than the normal Minecraft that I played. Just a small, I didn't play it that long, but that's what I noticed. I noticed it wasn't that much action, but it wasn't a full game. It was just a demo that I had installed. But if I were to choose between Dungeons and the other Minecraft, I would say I like both of them. I would play both of them. So it would be a really hard choice to make. Go with just one of them, but also you have to consider the time that you're spending here, and since the games, they don't have any compatibility between each other, and whatever you make in this game, you're not going to be able to take with you to another game. You're going to lose that anyway. So maybe go with one of them. If you like first person, go with first person. I also think that the other Minecraft has much more online features than this one. From what I've seen, I haven't played any online players, but honestly I don't have that much time to. I'm mostly into the story, Online, from my experience, it takes much more time. First, you have to level up. Other players online, they're much harder to beat. You're not going to be able to compete with them that easily. You can't just join an online game and think that you're fine. You have to level up first. Get like a lot of weapons, you're going to need equipment gear, all of these things. So if you're a new player, you're just starting, my recommendation is don't play online straight away. Just go on the story mode first, play through the maps, learn how they work, and then when you're ready, go online. I know many players that go other ways, but in my opinion, then do the exploration first. Yeah, I mean, I think the sound of the game is okay, but there's a little bit of echoing going on. So like when you're shooting and using your weapons, and there's an echo. Like I don't know if it's in the game or if it's some problem with the sound card, but I didn't have this problem in some other games. Also, it could be related to Microsoft, because this is another game from. I know that the developer, the studio, is Mojang, but I know that Microsoft is the one that's publishing it. So maybe there's something going on there. I don't know. But anyway, there's an echo going, and it's a little bit disturbing. But because at some points I have to turn the audio off, because it gets too loud, and it causes some problems with the hearing. So I get problems with my ears. So I turn the audio off at some points. It's very disturbing. Yeah, but anyway, I'm almost like halfway through here, and I'm searching for the last core. Yeah, Once that's done, you're going to see what happens. But I don't find any secret chests here. But these chests, you don't get them unless you kill all the enemies and follow all the steps here. And as you saw, I got a reinforced mail. That's really useful. And then there are some other things like you will want to search for chests, and because they're like this map isn't, if you want to, you can finish it very quickly, but if you go, take your time, don't stress too much, look all the way, explore, then you have a really big game going here. You have like 8 maps and a lot of things to explore. But if you're just going to play just to get to the end of it, then it's going to end quickly, and you're probably going to mess up. That's what I did in the early stages. I just wanted to finish it, didn't take any time, just stressing, and what happens? I mean, you get there faster, but you're not enjoying it, you're not enjoying the game. So here, it's the 3rd time that I'm doing this redstone golem, and what happens? You need to watch out for him because he can kill you eventually. But I have a ready. Just my technique here is just keep your eye on your health bar, and whenever it goes below a certain point, like it's like 10% left, then you can start running. So hit him as much as you can, and then start running when you're below 10%, and you're good to go. Yeah, that's the way this game is so funny. But for players who play other games, I would say there's a big difference between Minecraft and other games. If you look at the shape of the characters, there aren't a lot of shapes going on here. It's just very square and you know, not very symmetrical, so to speak. But I've grown a little bit tired of other games, so this is actually a nice thing for me. I like it. It sort of reminds me of a Tin Man or a Tin Cup, you know, like a Tin Man. Not even a man, it's almost like it's a small tin bottle or something. They're funny. Metallic tin object or something. But it does it for me, and you sort of get attached to it and you like it, and you start to learn how the game has nice things like upgrades, and it has nice level ups and stuff. But to do the level ups, it takes some time. I think it takes almost a full hour to level up one time. So you're playing one map, you're playing the whole map until you level up once. Almost. I don't know if it's exactly that way, but it's almost that. You lose your breath, and you can't really expect to level up as fast as you like. But you're still leveling up your weapons and your gear and your artifacts, so those things level up faster. Once you beat the game for the first time on the normal difficulty level or the easy difficulty level, then you can choose. You can also choose which difficulty level you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because if you choose to go on the hardest difficulty level at this stage, the chances of you winning are very small. Because your weapon's not very strong, you get hit a couple of times and you die. So my advice, wait a little bit until you have leveled up your gear and artifacts, then choose a harder difficulty. But also there, it's very hard. You need to have long range weapons and short range weapons at your disposal. If you don't, then, and you also need to be very patient. Stay as far away of the enemies as you can and shoot them with the bow. And when you're ready, then go at it from short range. But another gear that is very useful, oh sorry, I mean artifact, is the death, what was the name? The mushroom. I think it's like a death cap mushroom or something like that. The mushroom. You know which one it is when you see it. What it does, it increases your speed of issuing hits with most of your weapons, like your swords, your cutlasses, and your fangs, or the hammer. So you hit like 3 times as fast. Enemies barely even have time to hit you. Anyway, I think I've met. This is the final boss for this map. But I have to wait and see if it's really the final boss. As you can see, it's pretty long. I'm recording it and I honestly don't remember. But don't worry, it's going to be over very quick. It's like not even 1 minute and then it's over. So it barely does any damage to you. All you have to do is just keep your mouse button pressed down and don't run too long, because it doesn't do much damage. You just hit it 1 or 2, you just 1 or 2 minutes and then it's over. But don't forget to use your rockets and the feather, because the feather does also serious damage. And also use the totem, because if you don't, then you die. You're more likely to die. But as you can see, the boss is dead here, and yeah, it wasn't a big challenge. Yeah, I picked up my mercenary armor. Now, let's see what I do next. I think that I do as it tells me to. Escape. I escape, but I'm about to die because I'm running on the lava. Not supposed to run. But I think what I'm doing here is trying to find if there's a secret going on. I'm basically raising up the 3 forges and trying to find a secret. Play this map the first time, you're going to want to look around and see if there are any secrets. But be patient, because it takes hours. Not going to just run straight to the secrets and find it. Even if you want. No, they go down again and you have to be quick. I'm not that quick. Let's see, yeah. One to the right is up to the on. One to the left. Never ending. Never ending. No. No. Okay, no, not again. Oh, come on. This is really... I think I give up at this point and I just leave. So I leave here and no, the map isn't over, it continues. When I first saw the size of the boss, I thought, hey, that has to be the end of it. But no, it's not the end. But you really have to be persistent. Kill all of them. The more you kill, the more you level up, the more weapons and armor you get. Make sure to stay on your toes, because if you let your guard down, then what's going to happen? You're going to die. You only have a limited number of lives, and when they're also gone, you're dead. Yeah, here I start to burn again. That's weird because I'm not on the lava, but it's still burning. Strange. Very strange. Yeah, there's the end of it.
The fiery forge is destroyed.
Yeah, that
the
was
war
the
machines
end
of the
that
Illagers
map,
have been
and
smashed.
yeah, I mean, what you see here is without any secrets though. So you want to find any secrets? And good luck. You have my blessing, bro. You try. I think you're going to find it. Just look in the map. You're going to find it. And then there are also some other, yeah, as you can see I have already quite a few weapons, but later on I salvage most of them because you don't use that many and I have duplicates. So what I do, I just salvage whichever that is lower level uniqueness. If it's not usable, I salvage it and I just play on the play on the trade instead. Invest on the trade and see if you can find it. If you get something that you like more. Yeah. So I mean, I think I already discovered. I show you some things here, like the sword. I don't use them that much. As you can see, the levels aren't very high, so it's not worth playing with them. The hammer that I have is like the highest level available for me at this point. So here I try to find something nice. I think that's a level up to fireworks, but you have to wait and see. Let's see. And that's, at this point I already finished most of the maps. Now I'm going at, I think, the second, almost the last map or something. Yeah, so I think I'm going to end this video now. You're not going to see this map played. If you want to, you have to look in the next video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, guys.
The Necromancer wields an